Let's read our next chapter in our chess story. Chapter 10. It's called Pawn Promotion. King Shaky was having a nice quiet snooze, dreaming of playing with his children. When he awoke, he got out of his pillow bed and went down his pillow stairs, went out of his pillow front door, and in a loud voice said, "This is your father, King Shaky. I want you to get your brothers and sisters to the chessboard at once for a race." One by one, the pawns came down and lined up in front of King Shaky on the starting line. As soon as the 8 pawns were lined up, King Shaky said, "On your mark, get set, go!" And the pawns raced down the board. Right off the bat, a pawn named Helena jumped out to an early lead, and some of the other pawns tried to catch up, but nobody could. Helena easily won the race. When Helena was at the end of the chessboard, she turned around and said, "Yeah, I won the race. Do I get a prize?" "Huh? A prize?" thought King Shaky. "You want a potato for a prize?" "No way," all the pawns shouted. What would be a good prize? What about an old dirty pillowcase from my castle?" "Something better, please," all the pawns chanted. Okay, I get it," King Shaky said with a smile. "If you win the pawn race, then you get a banana peel." "King Shaky, that's gross." Just then, Queen Allegra zoomed by with her cape of bird feathers trailing behind. "Oh, Queen Allegra is so cool. I want to transform into her when I move down the chessboard." But then Clip and Clop went gallop, gallop, step to the side around the chessboard, and another pawn said, "Well, I don't want to turn into Queen Allegra. If I win, I want to turn into a horse." Another pawn interrupted, "But I want to turn into a bishop. They're my favorite." "But I love the rooks." Yet another pawn yelled out. Wait, King Shaky said, shaking his head. "Okay, it seems like everyone has a different favorite chess piece. Some pawns like queens, some like the kings, some like the rooks or the bishops. So I have an idea for the prize to make all the pawns happy. How does this sound? When a pawn gets to the other side of the board, it can transform into whatever chess piece it wants." The pawns were speechless. And after a minute, one of them said, "Really?" "Well, yes, of course, I'm King Shaky. So it is what I say. So try it." "Helena, you won the race. Think of a piece you'd like to transform into." Helena the pawn closed her eyes. I thought really hard. By the time she opened her eyes, she had transformed into Queen Allegra. "I want to try," yelled another pawn as he raced down the board. And when the pawn got to the other side, he closed his eyes. When he opened them one at a time, he transformed into the knight. The rest of the pawns finished the race, turning into different pieces. The most popular choice were the queen and the knight. Well, that day, King Shaky found out that he could have as many queens as he wanted at the same time, as long as he got pawns to the other side of the board. The end.